Hey, Coachpreneurs, how you guys doing today? I am super excited to be with you again on this awesome Tuesday, January the 7th, 2020. That's right. Did I get that date right? And so I just went live right now on my personal page and I told them, like, look, y'all, I didn't spill water on myself. And guess what? I didn't broke my favorite blue glasses. Look, they broke. So I got to order some more. Like, I am like devastated because they broke today. So I got my trusty old, they're not old. I just recently bought these. I bought these for my husband, but I'm using them today. And so I have these reading glasses so I can make sure I can see my slide. So if you guys do not know me, have no clue of who this A-Lise girl is, well, let me introduce myself to you. I am A-Lise Michelle Jones, and I help online coaches create quality content so that they can attract paying clients and sell their digital products. If you have never heard the saying, let me help you out. Content is king, but consistency is queen. And if you're not putting out content, you're not consistently bringing in cash and clients and etc., right? So you have to be consistently showing up and showing out, as I like to tell my Coachpreneur members. And so I'm that person to help you create that quality content so that you can attract the right type of clients who want to pay you, and as well create digital products and bring in passive income. Now, 2020 is what I'm all about, right? 2020 is my goal in helping life coaches and business coaches like yourself bring in this passive income. We don't need to be working all the time, like, carrying the bags on our back, right? We want these bags to be dripping in while we sleep. So that's definitely one of the things that I've been able to help. I am also an award-winning educator, an award-winning marketing educator. So I've been doing this for a very long time. I've helped over 600 plus coaches build their coaching business, get clients, create digital products, create physical products as well. So if you're hopping on with me right now, you're viewing me, I want you guys to put a smiley face in the comments if I've been able to help you in any way in your coaching business. Put that smiley face in the comments to let me know. Hey, Chantel, yes. Hello, Nicole. Nice to see you guys. All right, so I am going to get in today's topic. And guys, this topic is going to be a juicy one, right? Because I clearly understand that most of us sometimes we're in this chaos stage, right? And we just need clarity. I don't want us to continue on another year. Thank you, Nicole, for that smiley face. I don't want us to go into another year being overwhelmed, confused. Hello, Sheila. Thank you for that smiley face. I don't want us to go into another year being confused and overwhelmed, right? So today I'm going to set you up right now to go ahead so that you can organize your day and instantly gain hours in your day, right? I know most of us got family. Most of us want to hang out with our honey, our boo, right? We want to go and do some other things. Maybe we just want to shop and hang out and just chill, right? Catch us up on some Netflix, on some Netflix shows or Hulu or what else is it? Prime Video. Maybe you want to catch up on stuff. So you don't want to always be constantly working in your business. So today I'm going to bring all that chaos and I'm going to bring it all together so that we have some clarity. All right. So again, welcome everyone. Welcome. And welcome to the Coach to Coach show. And I am A-Lise Michelle. So let me just say this. If you do not have a pen, paper, pencil, whatever with you, you definitely want to get that right now. Because content is about to start. Yes, it is. It's about to start. All right. But before we go on, let me just tell you guys today in the Coachpreneur Club, new content dropped, right? It dropped. Boom. New content release of Done For You private label content. So this month's Done For You content is New Year goals, right? 25 ways to set ambitious goals you can actually reach, right? I misspelled that word, set. But hey, y'all got the point, right? So new content dropped. If you guys are not familiar with what the Coachpreneur Club is, then stay tuned. I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of what the Coachpreneur Club is and to see if the Coachpreneur Club is a right fit for you. But let me just say this to you. If you're struggling with coming up with content, if you need a community of other coaches who are doing stuff, making things happen, making money, getting clients, getting their products out there, then you definitely want to check out the Coachpreneur Club. And you also get spotlight coaching with me. All of this is included into this monthly membership, but I'm going to talk about that later on. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, so let me just ask you this. Are you in need of clients? Like you want clients, right? Are you struggling with being consistent? Are you struggling with being consistent? Hey, Catherine. Chantel says she got to get a download. Yes, ma'am. It dropped this morning, like at 3 o'clock this morning. So check your email, okay? Are you struggling with getting clients, right? You're overwhelmed. Don't know how to get the clients. Don't know how to be consistent. Here's another one. You just need to know the systems to make everything work easier in your business. Are you struggling with that too? And deciding on what those systems are? And do you have unfinished projects? Like you need to finish some projects you got going on. You got little projects over here, you got this over here. You started a system, but you didn't finish it. You got a digital product over here. You know you need to, need to create and finish. Do you have that? I know I did. I know I had that when I started my coaching business. And I was like all over the place. I was running around like my head cut off like a chicken. Y'all know that saying? My mom used to say that. Stop running around with your head cut off like a chicken. But I was, right? Hello, Cheryl. No worries, girl. No worries. Y'all, Cheryl says, my apologies. I didn't notice we changed hours. We did. I'm sorry. I should have told you. I'm sorry, Cheryl. All right. So again, I want to help you guys find the clients. I want to get rid of the chaos and bring in clarity. Who doesn't want that? Happy New Year, Dorothy. So let's get into it. All right. So look at yourself. This is your future self, right? After going through this training or even enrolling in the Coachpreneur Club, I want you to go ahead and imagine your future self. Your future self is getting clients. Yeah. You got one client here, another client here. People DMing you saying, how do they work with you? Can you imagine that? Okay. Getting clients. How about this? Imagine yourself selling out your coaching program. So maybe your goal is to get 20 new coaching clients inside of your group coaching program, and it sells out in 2 weeks. Can you imagine yourself doing that? Getting that done? All right. How about this one? Can you imagine your future self passive income from your digital products? Imagine yourself waking up in the morning and you already got coins in your account. Those PayPal buttons, those Stripe account notifications are popping up on your phone. Can you imagine that? And how about, because I know a lot of you see yourself and want to do this, getting speaking opportunities, paid speaking opportunities, not these free ones, right? Paid speaking opportunities that you can actually sell your coaching program from the stage and sell your products, because you have physical products as well on your vending table, right? So that's your future self. That's what I see for you, right, in 2020. So we're going to make sure that happens. How many of us are ready to make that happen for our future selves? Give me a 1 below to let me know that this is what you see for your future self for 2020. Getting clients, selling out coaching programs, building up that passive income, right? And getting speaking opportunities. So let me tell you about these speaking opportunities. You get in front of the right people, right? You are guaranteed to sell out that coaching program easy, right? Rachel gave me a 1. Yes. Rachel is ready. Cheryl is ready. Yes. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Okay. Danielle, yeah, she ready. What's up? Yes, girl. Nicole, yes, ready. Love it. So you all gave me that 1 that lets me know y'all ready. Rihanna is asking you guys, you ready? You're ready. And y'all already told me that you guys are absolutely ready for this, right? So number one, Chantel is giving me 1. Number 1 is that I want you to map your time. Map out your time, okay? Now, I know that it's a struggle because some of you have kids at home. Some of you might be taking care of a parent at home. Some of you might be working full time, right? And you're catching me on your lunch break. So what I want you to do today, right? Because I got a lot of little things that I want you to do, but there's small little activities that I want you to do for yourself, right? Little bit of homework is that I want you to map out what your day looks like. Right? Map out what days you are working, what times do you spend time with your family, or times that you just want to stop working. One of the things that I love to do is that I put out a calendar and I block out my times. And I block them out in 4-hour quadrants, if you want to say that. And that comes from me working at the corporate America, well, being a college professor, and I had 4-hour labs, right? So if I taught a class, I would teach it from 8 to 11:50. So I block at that time. And then I would take a lunch break and I start back up with my second block of time from 11 to 4:50. So you say what did I say? 11? I meant to say 1 to 5 o'clock. So that would be my second break. And then if I taught an evening class, then there will be another break between, I would go eat dinner, and then it will be a 6 to 10 o'clock. Okay. So I have 3 blocks of times that I blocked out. Now you don't have to do that, but that's what I done, right? So from 8 to 12 o'clock, I write down everything that I do, right? Even go work out. I eat breakfast. Most of you guys know that I don't really start my day until about 12 o'clock. Well, I'm trying to get better with that. And I've been going to bed a lot earlier. So my day has been starting a little earlier, right? I'm able to go work out in the gym a lot earlier. I'm able to eat breakfast earlier. So I'm starting my day a lot earlier. And that's why the reason why I changed the time of the show to 12:30. But anyway, right? So block out your time of the time that you're doing right now. And once you start to block out your time, you will see where you have open time that you can do work, get work done. Now that's for my full-time people who are working full-time. For those of us who are at home, you need to look at, okay, if I start working at 10 o'clock, I'm gonna take a lunch break at this time, and then I'm gonna get back to work, and I plan to close down my laptop at 5 o'clock. That is what I do. Working from home, I close down my laptop at 5 o'clock. I try to get all my work done between 10 and 4 o'clock, basically, right? I really close it down a lot earlier, right? 10 to 4 o'clock is when I do all either my client calls, do all my social media posting, creating my content, whatever that might be. It's between 2 and 4 o'clock, Monday through Thursday, right? I take Fridays off. So I had to map it out. And once you map it out and you stick to it, and the reason why I'm saying this, and I'm spending so much time on number one, is that a lot of us have given the corporate world our time frame, like working from 9 to 5. And 9 to 5, we would do work doing that 9 to 5. Well, we need to give that same structured time to ourselves. If we can do it for them, which the man, y'all remember that word, to the man, then we can do it to us for ourselves. Okay. So block out your time, give a set time that you're going to work on your business, that you're going to reach out to clients, connect with people, whatever that might be. Block that time out, right? Hello, Eileen. Hello, Gina. How you doing? All right, so block out time. And I'm serious about this, right? And I don't want us to go on to the next one if you guys don't really take this serious. Because I know, let me just say this, right? I'm going to have a come to Jesus kind of conversation with you, right? I had clients who used to meet, like when I used to meet with clients one-on-one, I had a co-working space and I would meet with clients. And they would literally pay for the time to meet with me. So that would be like 90 minutes face to face. They would pay me. And they would spend about 30 minutes of that time on their phone. Answering text messages. They would say, oh, excuse me, I got to take this call, etc. And one, I would like, okay, this is your money, right? Because time continues to tick. I don't stop the clock because you answering text message or you answering a phone. And I was like, you really cannot give yourself 90 minutes to get the coaching, the training, to get you to whatever your desired results. You really cannot. You've got to jump on your phone. And guys, let me tell you, there is no such thing as a super duper emergency unless you got a kid that's sick or a mom that's sick, right? And I said, I know y'all, please don't look bad at me. My mom would call, right? And people were like, oh, your mom called. My husband said, your mom's calling. And I was like, well, you know what? If it's really important, she'll call me back. Okay. And if she calls me right back, I know it's serious. So that's the way I see it. So if you can't give yourself a block amount of time to get your work done, then there's no way that you're going to move from being a coach to a coachpreneur. And that is my goal, is to move my coaches to coachpreneurs. Right? That is a coachpreneur who's getting clients, who's building up their digital products so they can bring in passive income. They're getting speaking gigs, paid speaking gigs, not these free ones, right? They're building a business. They're going to have a team with them. They're making money in their sleep. That's the difference from a coach who is in a chaos state of mind to one who's a coachpreneur who has clear clarity in the direction that they're going. Okay? But you've got to map that time out. Y'all hear me? You hear what I'm saying? All right. So Latricia says, yes, my daily schedule is very chaotic and I feel that I am not getting anything done. I am busy doing nothing. This scheduling makes sense to me. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Eileen says, so true. And Chantel says, yep, she'll call back. Right, she'll call back. Cheryl says amen to that as well, right? So we've got to start blocking out some time. I know there's this trend about self-care, right? Oh, we got to give ourselves more self-care. You got to spend some time with yourself, taking bubble baths, getting massages, y'all should be doing that anyway, right? If you love yourself like I love myself, y'all should be doing that anyway. But I also want you to love your business the same way that you love yourself. Schedule time. I don't care if it's 1 hour a day. I didn't say 1 hour a week because I know we got 1 hour a day to work on our business. All right. Hello, Precious. All right. Happy New Year to you as well. So let's go on to the next one. Let's go on to number 2. Number 2 is do what is easiest for you to do in your business. The easiest thing for you to do. Now, I know there's some sayings out there like do the work that's hardest, right? On Mondays, do the work that you dread the most. I get that. Okay. I really get that. And I think some of that is true, but you also want to do work in your business that is easy for you to do. Now, what's easy for me is teaching. It is in my bones, right? That was something that God gave me to do, that I can stand up here and teach. Stand up, I'm sitting though. I can teach for hours on a subject matter that I am super passionate about. I don't need super duper notes. All you got to do is give me an outline and I'm ready to go. That is a gift that God has given me, right? I can take some of the most complex issues or training or topics and break them down to the most easiest steps for people. That's a gift. That's easiest for me. So I have incorporated that into my coaching business. Another thing that comes very easy for me is creating content, repurposing content. So that's where my membership comes in. Y'all, let me just be real with you and tell you that this took me at least 2.5 years to figure out. Because I was doing what other people said that you were supposed to be doing. Instead of really looking at myself and internalizing, saying that, do what brings you the most joy. What comes easy? What can you just roll out of bed and just knock out? Teaching and content, right? You guys could ask me today and say, hey, Lise, look, I had a speaker who canceled. Can you come speak at my next event? I'm like, sure. And let me tell you this, I'm either in the car or on the plane writing out an outline so I can speak to your group. Why can I do that? Because it comes easy to me to teach what I know. So find what comes easy for you and make that part of your business. If there are certain parts of your business that doesn't come easy to you, then find ways to hire someone to do that. Find ways that it can be automated. Find ways for it can be done for you. I know most of you probably struggle with the content, coming up with multiple things to talk about on your show. You spend more time trying to research what you're going to do and write it out. That I was like, no worries. I got you. That's why I created the Coachpreneur Club. Because I know you struggle with that, but it comes easy to me. So you guys, I want you to start thinking about this, right? Do things that come easy to you, because that is a gift and a talent and a whatever purpose that God has given you. And he said to you, let's do this. That is your strength. And how can we monetize it? That's why he's put me here, to help you monetize what comes easy to you. Okay. Am I making sense here? Let me know if I'm making sense. Give me some hearts. Put me a heart below to let me know that I'm making sense. Am I dropping something on here for you guys? Am I dropping some nuggets? Let me know. And I'm just on number 2. Just on number 2. Okay. So let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is reuse created resources. Repurpose. I don't know why I just didn't put repurpose, right? Reuse created resources. If you created it one time, you can repurpose it and use it multiple times. Now, this is what we get caught up in stuff, right? We get caught up in making things perfect and pretty. And we thinking, oh my gosh, someone has already seen that. Y'all, it is millions of people in the United States. There are billions of people around the world. So one person, just because 10 people saw it, does not mean that everybody saw it. Y'all get me? Okay. So let's learn to start to repurpose stuff. So let me give you an example here. Say you've created, you're an author. You have a book. Most of you do. Most of you who follow me are published authors. All right. If you're not a physical published author, you've written some kind of ebook. Okay. So you got this ebook, you got this book. So how do you repurpose it? Well, guess what? You can take your book and you can record it in an audio form. So you record each chapter as an audio. And maybe you give some more, extra exercises or more stories in it, right? And now you've got a coaching program that comes from your book. We just repurpose what you already have. Say, another example of repurposing your book or ebook. Maybe you got a chapter that talks about 5 ways to overcome anxiety. Let's say that maybe that's a section in your book. And maybe you need content for a weekly show like this one. Okay. So you can take those 5 ways and you can do a show saying, hey, today we're going to talk about the 5 ways to overcome anxiety. That's just a chapter from your book. Now, you're not going to read it verbatim. You're going to give a short snippet of that on your video. And at the end of that video that you share those 5 ways to overcome anxiety, you're going to say, hey guys, I've got a book right here that I've written that you can grab. It can help you with whatever their pain points are. Y'all get me? So I've given you 2 ways to repurpose a book. I've got multiple ways anyway. And that, again, those are topics that we talk about inside the Coachpreneur Club, right? So reuse created resources. If you created a graphic on Instagram, hello, you can reshare that onto Facebook. You can reshare it into into LinkedIn. You can reshare it on Twitter. You can reshare it in Pinterest. Y'all got me? Hello, Felicia. How you doing? Okay. Am I making sense here? Am I dropping something? I know I am. So Rachel says a daily schedule and doing what comes easiest. Yes. Yes, girl. Thank you for taking notes on that. Hello, Rosa. Hola, 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 hola. All right, guys. So reuse created resources. Number four is to think of yourself as on the clock. I mentioned this before. Okay. One of the things that I will always tell my new clients who are coming in, especially the ones who are working full time, I would say, treat your coaching business as a part-time job. Because some of us are struggling. Some of us need extra income. I get it. Oh my gosh, I get it. I was there. I worked part-time too, right? But if someone would have told me while I was building my business, right, to treat your business as your part-time job, then you could get stuff done. So let's say this. You work from 9 to 5, okay? Now, I don't know what y'all's family situations are. You might have to come home and do whatever you were doing. But if you went to a part-time job afterwards, you would figure it out, right? You would figure out that the kids need to be picked up here, blah, blah, blah. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Or you would work part-time on the weekend. So think of your coaching business, right, as you working on the clock. So part-time, if you went to a part-time job, say at 6 o'clock, I don't know, right? On the weekend, say on Saturdays and Sundays, you work this part-time job from 6 to 9. Then you use that time. Imagine yourself at that part-time job. You're going to go into an office space. Maybe you need to go to Starbucks. Maybe you don't have an office space like myself. Maybe you need to go to the library. Y'all know the library is a great co-working space. That's free. So go to the library and work from 6 to 9. Maybe you want to work 1 day a week part-time. Do you not know what you can accomplish from 6 to 9 o'clock if you worked on one thing? One thing. Not trying to like answer phone calls, looking at Instagram, but work consistently for 1 day out the week from 6 to 9. Guarantee your business will not look like what it did look like, right? I'm just being real with you. I just think we don't section out time enough to work. Okay, we just floundering. Y'all know, like a fish, just floundering around, right? So Rosa says, I work 9 to 5 and have a teen basketball player with a schedule of its own. And you know what, Rosa? One of the things that my client does, and I don't know how your child feels about this, but a lot of times during halftime or something like this, she would work on something around her business from her phone. So maybe she posts during those times. Maybe when he has practice, or when her daughter has volleyball practice. And so what she would do is sit out in the car and take client calls while her daughter was doing in volleyball practice. So she found out where there was open space for her to get things done. One of the things that I used to do as well, a lot of my friends who would use me as their business coaches back in the day, a lot of them didn't have like a good sense of time. And plus, I'm a person who arrives at places early. Like if you tell me to meet you at 12 o'clock, I'm going to be at the location probably around 11:30, right? That's just me. I got that from my mom. So during that time of me waiting for the next meeting or for me to meet my girlfriend, I would work on my business on that 30 minutes, right? Even if it's posting, writing down ideas, researching some kind of new software that I need to get, maybe canceling something that I need to cancel, something like that, or taking a quick call with the client or sending out emails. I would take that time to get that work done. I never, ever sat somewhere that I wasn't working on my business, right? So tomorrow is a hair appointment day, which I need, right? I haven't had my hair done in a couple of weeks. And so when I'm under the dryer, that is my time that I work on my business. Okay. I work on the business. You're not going to catch me flipping through no magazine, just reading, unless that magazine is going to help me provide content later on. So I use my spare time when I am just sitting in idle, that I now have time to spend with my husband. Okay, because that to me is very important, and spending time with my family or just lunching with my girlfriends, right? Because if you ever have a luncheon with me and we just chit-chatting, I'm not going to be doing work. I'm not going to be answering phone. You're going to have my undivided attention, but I can give you my undivided attention because I've scheduled time in my workday. I treat my business like I would treat a job, because I'm not going back to 9 to 5. I'm just not. Okay. And so I had to flip the switch and say, well, then do the work as if you were working for somebody else. If I was working for the man, y'all got me? Hello, Marcus. Okay. All right. So Miss Eileen she said, now this is where I need to be, inside the group instead on your profile. Yes, ma'am. Cheryl says, I truly believe I need to incorporate this. Yes. And I think, you know what, again, I don't have any kids, so y'all can tell me, hey, Lee, shut up, you ain't got no kids, right? So you don't know what you're talking about. But I think sometimes your kids need to see you working on something that you believe in and that you want to work on so that you can build this legacy for them, right? So that we can teach them to be entrepreneurs and that we're not teaching them to go and work for somebody. Because just in case, I don't know if y'all know, jobs are just like, they just closing. Like they're just closing. I never thought that my college would close, and it closed. Like it closed. I was done with them by that time. But I never thought an education like institution would close. But that's happening, right? That's happening. Even with the economy is supposed to be getting better and then supposed to be getting bad, whatever, right? Let me take another speed. Hello, Chris. All right. So Rosa says, yes, my schedule some yes, I schedule some posts from the bench. Yes. And Letitia says, yes, that's true. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, I went too far back. Okay. So number five, I don't know how many I have because I ain't forgot. But number 5 is to delete, automate, or outsource, right? So I want you to look at your schedule, look at what you're doing, and figure out what do you need to delete and stop doing. Figure out what do you need to delete and stop doing. For myself, I was literally posting to Pinterest. That wasn't doing me no good because I was half doing it anyway, right? So I deleted that. I deleted taking coaching calls throughout the week, right? I only do coaching calls on one day during the week, and that is Mondays, right? And those coaching calls last from 10 o'clock to about 4 o'clock are my coaching calls. So I deleted doing coaching calls throughout the week. One day a week, I do my coaching calls. Now, sometimes if I schedule a lot, that's a massive Monday for me, but it feels good to get it out the way. Then I got the rest of the week to work on what I want to. Another thing could be automating, right? Automating what you're doing. One of the questions from Ask Elise Anything from Saturday was someone asked about automating when a client signs up for a coaching. They pay for the coaching session, but they also wanted that person to go immediately to their calendar. Well, there are systems out there that will automate this for you. But I know, some of our budget might be a little tight. But if you know that you are in this chaos state and you need some clarity, you might have to put some money behind some things, right? You can't run all your business for free. You just can't, because if not, you piecemealing stuff, right? You trying to ninja everything. So automation, there will be some cost to automation. I don't know anything that's automated that could be free. Some things, but it still don't work as you want it to work. So automate something. Now, if automation is not in your, you can't figure out how to automate it, right? Let me say this before I go on to outsourcing. I don't know if you guys know that Facebook now has a way that you can schedule all of your content from Facebook. Like it will post on Facebook, on your Facebook business page, and it will also post on your Instagram. So that's a form of automation. You post once, it goes, you sit down one time, batch out all your content, and it schedules it throughout the week, right? You do have to just spend that block of time making that happen though. So that is a form of automation. Now, if you got the money, which is great, right? I know that Rosa does some VAs, right? She just say hire a VA. Then you want to outsource some things, right? Outsource some things that you need to take care of. Maybe some of you need outsourcing for customer service. I don't have that. I don't need that right now, but I see that in the near future that I'm going to need someone to at least be able to answer some of my emails, right? Maybe that you get overwhelmed with scheduling on social media. I get like that, right? So I needed to outsource that. Maybe you want to edit videos, or here's another thing that we get caught up in, right? We get caught up in creating graphics, right? And I'm a graphic designer. And I know that I can spend a lot of time hemming and hawing over a graphic. And so I had to outsource some of that, right? I had to find a way to batch that or outsource it, automate it, that it is becomes something easy. And again, I understand that kind of stuff about what gets people overwhelmed. And that's some of the stuff that is included in the Coachpreneur Club as well, okay? So Rosa, Rosa says, where did you, Eileen says, Rosa, where did you find your VA? Well, Eileen, Rosa is a VA. She has a VA service. Cheryl says, she says, I myself am looking to hire one in the next 60 days. Well, guys, Rosa, put your link in the comments so people can schedule a session with you. Okay. All right. And Nicole says, let me see. Nicole on my personal page, she says, can you name some automation systems? I have this issue. All right. So some automation systems could be like your Calendly. Calendly has an automation, Nicole, that will actually send a reminder to your clients. They will take payments. They will send text messaging. So Calendly is one of those. You might need to send out emails. So MailChimp has an automation that will, once you sit down and write all your emails out, they will drip automation out to your clients, these emails every day. So maybe as an example, because that was sort of clunky what I just said. That was sort of clunky what I just said. That, what was I talking about? Oh, so say that you want to send out an email every single week to your email list, but you don't have time to sit there and try to send out an email every week. Well, you can actually automate those emails. You can put them in your automation email service like MailChimp, and they will drip content to your list every single week. You just drop content in there, okay? So that's a form of automation as well. There are other automations out there. There's this service called Zapier that will automate some of your scheduling as well. So a lot of these platforms, if you really do some research on that, they have some automation inside of their program. I hope I answered your question. Miss Livingston says, that's my problem with the graphic design, doing everything myself. Outsource that. Get someone. If you don't want to hire like a VA person, Miss Livingston, then use Fiverr. There's a lot of people on Fiverr who create 5 or 10 graphics for you for $5. I found someone, it was a while back. He did like 20 graphics for me. And I think it was like $8 or $10, right? And I had enough graphics for the whole entire month. Okay. That is a form of outsourcing. It didn't cost me that much. All right. Okay. So Rosa put her links in there, guys. Rosa just dropped her VA business link. So y'all get that. So Lakeishas says, haven't figured out how to schedule and post from Facebook and Instagram. Okay, well, we'll do a quick little training on that. I did do a training on that a couple of months ago. Maybe I can find the link and I'll just tag you in it. Okay, Lakeisha? Because I did do a training on that. All right, so let me see where we at. We are now in the review stage. I want to make sure. So let's review what I talked about just earlier. I talked about that you want to map out your time, right? That was number 1. Number 2, you want to do what's easiest for you, not what other people say you should be working on, but do what's easiest in your business. If that's speaking, if that's creating products, whatever it is, make that part of your business, right? Reuse created resources. So repurpose what you are doing. I gave examples of that. So those of you who are coming in at the tail end of this, you might want to hit replay. Go back, replay, and watch those things. I gave you examples on how to repurpose. Also, think of yourself as on the clock, okay? If you can work for the man from 9 to 5, you can work for yourself from 9 to 5 as well, or from 6 to 9, whatever that might be, okay? And then you want to also delete, automate, and outsource. Delete what's not working for you in your business. Delete it. Delete, right? Or automate. Find ways to automate things in your business. And if you can't delete it, you can't automate it, then outsource it. Find other ways to outsource it. Rosa just gave us her link. It is Daily Task VA. If you want to check that out, for those of you who are on my personal page. And then for those of you might also look at Fiverr, look at Upwork. Find ways to outsource. And don't be stingy. Don't be stingy, right? If you spending at least 2 hours doing a 10-hour job, a $10 an hour job, then you need to outsource that. Okay, that is a waste of your time. And I can guarantee you that your employee ain't paying you no $10 an hour to do that job that you doing. You getting probably paid a little bit more, right? And he getting paid more money. So that's why he hired you to do that other stuff that he getting paid too much to do for himself. Y'all get me? Y'all get me what I'm putting down? I hope so. I hope so, right? So Eileen says she's talking to Rosa. Okay. All right. So y'all remember I talked about your future self? Imagine yourself getting clients, selling out your coaching program, having a passive income from your digital products, getting speaking gigs. Well, let me help you make that process a lot easier. I want you to see your future self doing this, right? By the end of 2020, I want you selling out your coaching program. I want you getting clients, high-end clients. I want you to be building your passive income empire, right? And getting paid speaking opportunities. So I want to invite you to the Coachpreneur Club. Can I share a little bit more information with you about the Coachpreneur Club and how it's going to work for you? Let me know, because I'm going to take a little swig of water. If you're not interested in learning about the Coachpreneur Club, then you know what? That's fine. Because I know my Coachpreneur Club members right now, they are killing it. They're getting things done. They are building a passive income empire. They are getting clients. So my Coachpreneur Club members, if you guys are watching me on my personal page, put a smiley face in the comments. Let them know that you are members. Nice to have you, Dee. Nice to have you. If you are a Coachpreneur Club member, drop a smiley face in the comments. Let them know, let them know, let them know. Yes. All right. So the Coachpreneur Club, it is a done for you private label coaching resources, right? You can I create the content for you in your business. You can claim the content as your own. You can rebrand it with your own logo on it, and it's yours to use in any way you want to. So you get done for you content. So inside of the Coachpreneur Club, you get training materials. This is an $1,800 value. This is the material that you will use to create your digital courses. Y'all know courses are powerful. Look at all these smiley faces, y'all. Rosa, Cheryl, Rachel, Rosa, Eileen. Yes, Coachpreneur Club members, y'all. Okay. So you get training materials it's the materials that you will use for your courses. Your digital courses that you can record and sell as digital download courses. Y'all know the power of courses right now. People are paying big money for courses. So you get the slide decks, you get the worksheets, you get the script to teach the course. So if you struggle with teaching, right, and you don't know what to say, I got you. It's all in the training materials. You also get well, let me just share a little story about Rosa, right? Rosa is over here in the group. And so Rosa came to me. Rosa works full-time, as you guys just saw or heard. She's a mom, she's newly engaged, and she needed more automation in her business. I think, Nicole, you just said that, right? So Rosa is an online business coach, and she's also the owner of a VA company. And so Rosa wrote to me and she says, I was able to use the Done For You email sequence content to set up my income funnel to sell my signature course on autopilot inside of MailChimp. So she was able to sell her course on automation. Nicole, that was some of the things that you were talking about. Hey, Jamie. Number 2, you get marketing materials. This is a $1,500 value. I know once you create your course, you like, okay, how do I market it? I got you, right? You get all the marketing materials that you need to market your course, and it keeps your audience engaged, and it will position you as an expert. Some of us are struggling with position ourselves as the go-to person. The marketing materials will help you do that. So this is Lakeisha. Lakeisha is a passion strategist for women. She was doing one-on-one coaching, and she wanted to move to group coaching, right? Because one-on-one coaching was overwhelming. So she said, Lakeisha has a successful coaching business, but she was getting overwhelmed with the one-on-one coaching model. She wanted to start a group coaching program, but needed enough content to offer her members. So she wanted a group coaching program, but she knew she needed content every single month, right? So that she wouldn't get overwhelmed. Lakeisha also was working full-time as well, too. So she said, your membership is awesome. I'm excited about opening my inner circle coaching program, and I don't have to worry about running out of content because she'll get new content every single month. Okay. So guess what else you get? You get monthly master classes with WA, right? $97 value. It's important for me to provide the additional training that you need in your business so that you know how to use this done for you content. So you think this training that I'm giving you is on fire? Like, what's the bomb? Imagine what my master classes are, right? Every single month, a master class drops. So this month's master class is about how to create the content and create all of your promotions for an entire year. An entire year. So that is this month's masterclass that will be held inside of the Coachpreneur Club. So this is Diana. Diana wanted more passive income streams in her business. Y'all remember building that digital empire so that you can get sleep coin? Yeah, you can wake up to those like PayPal notifications and those Stripe notifications. So this is something that Diana wanted. So Diana is a serial entrepreneur. She wanted to add more passive income to her business. So she wrote to me and she says, I was able to finally launch my first ebook, which was a low dollar offer. We talk about that inside of the Coachpreneur Club, using the done for you content inside of the club. She says, I also created an event for my paid mini class and working on her email sequence tonight. So Diana was able to create her digital product, which is going to be a passive income. She was able to instantly start her automation. So all of this happens behind the scenes. Y'all get me? So less time working in her business. She is now working on her business. I know you guys have heard that. All of that by using, becoming a Coachpreneur Club member. So y'all, I told you master classes. I told you get the training materials. I told you that you get all the teaching materials as well. But you get spotlight coaching with me, right? This is interactive live coaching with me. This is a $497 value. Every month you apply and you hop on with me live as I coach you through whatever you are struggling with. Now, I know this for a fact, that this is not included in anybody's membership. This tends to be an outside additional cost. You get this inside of the Coachpreneur Club. And when I share with you what the price is, you're going to be like, what? Yes. Okay. So let me go on. So you get spotlight coaching. So this is Kim. Kim is a master business coach, right? And Kim was selling from the stage. And she wanted to get clients. She wanted to get high-end clients. So Kim is a speaker. She's a coach. She's a business consultant. And she wanted to sell her elite coaching program from the speaker stage and needed content to persuade the audience to sign up for her elite coaching program. So this is what Kim sent me. Kim said, my worship, that wasn't a curse word. I didn't mean to say that. She says, my workshop was success, right? It was a success. And she said, I enrolled 2 clients into my VIP day at $3,000 each. Okay. So the workshop that Kim did, she actually used the content from the Done For You content from the Coachpreneur Club. She used that content to do her live workshop on stage. And at the end, she sold her elite coaching program, which I also teach you inside of the Coachpreneur Club. And she, from 2 clients, $3,000 each. Y'all do the math on that, okay? Which is easy math. All right. So as an additional, I love my coachpreneurs. I'm all about moving them from being a coach to a coachpreneur. You also get bonuses. You get monthly bonuses priced at between $97 to $297, right? So you get bonuses, either classes or Done For You content that you can use in your business. You can brand it as your own. Private label done for you content is included. That is some of the bonuses. And so for this month, there's also a bonus for my members with the new content that was released this month. So I've shared with you coaches who are killing it in the coaching business. They're getting things done. They are moving from being just a coach that's floundering out there like a little fish to actually a coach that is building their coaching business. They're moving to being an entrepreneur, right? So can you see yourself getting these same results? Can you see yourself getting high-end coaching clients? Can you see yourself getting building your digital products so that you can have sleep coin? Can you see yourself doing that? I know I can. I've done it. My Coachpreneur members have done it, and you can do it as well. So I want you to be successful now. I want you to stop spinning your wheels and overthinking what you need to do. Okay. Rosa says the mastermind was fire. I want you to stop overthinking what you need to do. So again, save time, reach your income goals, and have fun in the process. I don't want you just like going crazy. I want you to have fun building your coaching business. And so you can join the Coachpreneur Club today, right? If you go to AliseMichelle.com/club. Those of you who are on my personal page, maybe I can put that in my link, but it's AliseMichelle.com/club. You can join today for only $37 a month. Didn't I tell you that it was going to be a steal? For only $37 a month, you get training materials for your courses that you can just package up as a digital course that you can sell. You get the marketing materials, which includes the articles, the graphics, and the sales copy. You get a masterclass that I teach or an expert comes in and teach. You get spotlight coaching with me. Wow, that's a $495 value. And you get surprise bonuses as well. That's between a $97 to a $297 value. You get all of that when you join the Coachpreneur Club today. If you go by AliseMichelle.com/club, you can join today for only $37. And as you can see, we got members. We got members right now. If you guys hopped on one of my other pages where you can actually see my slides, you can see the members who have joined. And they've dropped smiley faces saying that it has helped them in their business. So if you're not a Coachpreneur Club member, you definitely want to go check that out. Go to AliseMichelle.com/club to join for only $37. Now, before I move on, thank you, Cheryl, for putting that in there. Before I move on, do you guys have any questions about what I've talked about today? Go ahead and put your questions in the comments, and so I can address them. Do you have questions about how to move from chaos to clarity? Do you have questions about the club? Go ahead and put them in the comments area. I'll be glad to answer them for you. Cheryl says, fire. All right. So again, guys, I am super excited about this month's Done For You content, right? I'm excited about it. It dropped today. So if you're a Coachpreneur Club member, your Done For You private label content, new content dropped today. This month's Done For You content is called the New Year Goals. It is 25 ways to set ambitious goals that you can actually reach. This is going to be a course that your clients and customers need to have, right? So you can record the slides, you can record it in audio form, you can provide them with the worksheets and everything that they need so that they can reach their goals. Your clients need this. And even if January, most of us all start in January. Some people ain't even started, right? They thinking about starting. So they need to know if they can reach their goals. So they can kick this off in February. So maybe you don't offer in January. Maybe you offer this course in February and say, hey, did you fall off the wagon? Do you need other ways so that you can reach your goals? Hop onto my course or buy my course, and I'm going to share with you the 25 ways to set ambitious goals that you can actually reach. That's the key. Like teaching people how to actually reach the goals. People know how to set the goals, but do they know how to actually reach the goals? This course is one of those courses that will help you teach your clients and customers how to reach their goals. And it's already put together, already done. And all you have to do is rebrand it and make it your own. So if you guys are still sitting on the fence on deciding if you want to join the Coachpreneur Club, just go over to alisemichelle.com/club to check it out, right? Just to look at what is offered, right? What is in detail. Look at the social proof from the other clients that are part of the membership. And Cheryl just says, she says, last month's content will be dropping in her group this month. So Cheryl is a Coachpreneur Club member, and she took last month's content and she's actually she's using it in her monthly group coaching program right now. So that's a member right there who's talking about it. Awesome. Awesome. So again, before I end today's show, which I am so glad that all of you showed up today. Thank you so much, my Coachpreneur Club members. Thank you for the new people who joined me. For those of you who don't know who I am and say, oh my gosh, who is this girl, right? Who doesn't have her blue glasses on because she broke them. But I am Elise Michelle Jones. I help online coaches create quality content so that they can attract paying clients and sell digital products so that it can bring in passive income. All right. So again, go and check out the Coachpreneur Club. Go to alisemichelle.com/club to join today for only $37, right? Save time, reach your income goals, have fun in the process, guys. And what's included in the Coachpreneur Club? You're going to get the training materials to build your course. You're going to get the marketing materials. You're going to get the masterclass taught by me or an expert. You're going to get spotlight coaching with me. And you're also going to get surprise bonuses every single month. You can join today for only $37 a month, right? Oh my gosh. Cheryl says, I made my first lead magnet after joining the club. Oh my gosh. High five. High five, girl. High five. Awesome. So guys, thank you again for joining me. Thank you everyone who joined me on Facebook, who joined me on YouTube, and also joined me inside of my personal page as well. All right, guys. So you guys have an awesome and blessed day, and I'll be talking to you guys same time, same place next week. Peace out.